Hi everyone, my name is Michael and I am a fitness professional. I started my career sometime dated back in the year 2006. And so over the years, I have learned a lot of things regarding fitness. Other than the fact that I'm a certified personal trainer and a fitness instructor, I have also got other certification like basic theory of traditional Chinese medicine, and recently I have also completed a Feng Shui course. So today's video I'm going to talk a little bit more towards Chinese metaphysics and with regards to the coming year of the horse, how this year of the horse could affect fitness professionals like you and me. Okay, so the coming Lunar New Year, which is the year of the horse, we're actually going to call it Bing Wu Nian. Okay, so what exactly is the meaning of Bing Wu? Okay, Bing, the Chinese word, it somehow means a young fire. Okay, so there's yin and yang, but the Bing is referring to the young fire. And Wu actually refers to the horse. Okay, so traditionally in Chinese metaphysics, the horse is more or less associated with the fire element. So Bing Wu plus together, these two words actually means fire and fire combination, or you can think of it this way, fire plus fire. Okay, so what does this mean? It actually can have a few interpretations. So that means people tend to want to do things fast. They have lots of fast energy. There'll be more activity, and because of that, sometimes it or I would say not just sometimes, most of the time it can create strong emotions, and people will tend to get impatient. They will think that, oh, I must move forward now, I must move and move and move. And talking about environmental and social effects, environmental wise, the weather can get very hot, and likelihood there will be drought. Okay, and also because of hot weather, okay, the heat, it can cause people to become more and more temperamental. People may not be able to control their emotions. They will feel more stress, and there will be quarrels and conflicts happening. Okay, so the coming Lunar New Year, Bing Wu Nian, it's going to be quite a very hot year, a very, very heated hot year. So because when there is a combination of fire, in fact two fire, okay, as I mentioned previously just now, people tend to feel more stress. People tend to feel that they want to rush things. People want to have fast results. People become more reactive. They want to push themselves harder. They want to strive in their career. People definitely will get stressed more easily. Okay, and in fitness wise, it can also create some problems. Okay, so what are some of the problems that can happen in the fitness scene? People want to have fast results. Okay, people want to go into those fast activities like high rocks. Okay, and people are more keen in doing things like those extremes fitness or HIIT, high intensity stuff. And because there are a lot of social media featuring fitness influencers, people will try to copy the fitness influencers, thinking that it can give them faster results to achieve the body that they want, the physique that they want. And that also means that people try to push themselves too fast. They will ignore things like the basic warm-ups. Okay, and also people want to try to do things that may be more difficult. So one example is calisthenics. Okay, so calisthenics has been growing popular recently. You can see people doing, I'm not sure if I can use the word stunts, muscle ups, planches, LC. These are not ordinary things, okay? You can imagine doing pull-up itself is already very tough, but then people want to progress to do muscle ups, all these kind of actions. And these actions, of course, if not done properly, can create injuries easily. Okay, so people want to have fast results. People want to be able to do muscle ups ASAP in one day. So, and therefore people will skip the basic, people will skip warm-ups, they will skip mobility drills, they will skip trying to do lifting with the proper technique. They may not want to focus on hip hinge, they want to focus on hitting their personal records. People will skip recovery, and that means there is more sports fitness injury risk. Okay, and of course, with things trying to move fast, people get stressed easily, people get overwhelmed, people also get very, very emotional, and that causes one of the very common health problems, which is sleep disorder, sleep insomnia. Okay, people are not able to sleep well. Okay, and of course, sports injuries will happen very often because of people trying to push themselves, shoulder injuries, knee pain, back pain, tendon problems, overuse injuries. Okay, so what does this mean? Actually, is that with the fire element, 丙午年, that means there will be opportunities in some of these areas, okay, where we are going to focus more on things to help people become more holistic and to slow down their pace. So definitely slow pace fitness can become something that helps people, like for example yoga, things that are gentle, mindfulness, mindful walking. So because these are things that help you to control your fire, to help you become more, to slow down and take things easily. Okay, then also sports rehab, fitness rehab programs will also be growing. Okay, things like rehab training, postural improvement, sports massage. And if you are a fitness trainer, it will be good if you can also have skills in the following areas like rehab, yoga, mobility, slow breathing, mindfulness, recovery, and anything that can help to people to slow down. Okay, so that's why if you are a personal trainer or fitness trainer, if you have these kind of skills, it will be an advantage to you. If you don't have, I would suggest you quickly take up skills in any of these areas. Okay, so that also means that some people question, does that mean there is no opportunity for the usual high rocks or these kind of fast workouts? No, I'm not saying that. Yes, there will still people. I believe high rocks will still be popular. People will still want to do more high intensity, fast paced workouts. But then opportunities will start to rise in those areas that I previously mentioned, in things that can help people to slow down, things that can help people to be more mindful, things that can help people to rehab, improve their posture. Okay, so and if you are a fitness content creator or you are some kind of a fitness curriculum creator, it will be this coming year of the horse, it will be good if you can create programs that focus on slowness, or even strength training can be done slow. Okay, breathing, mindfulness breathing, mobility. Okay, things that focus on recovery, injury prevention, and of course maybe even blending fitness with holistic stuff like TCM. Okay, so as a short closing summary, the next year, 丙午 year, the 丙午年, which is a strong fire year, the fire energy will make people want to move very fast. They want to chase for fast results and make people feel, and of course make people also feel stressed. Okay, and it will also be the time of the year where the weather is very hot. Okay, and there will be more human tension, and that's why it could lead to things like burnout and fitness injuries and emotional overload and stress. Okay, fast-paced fitness workouts like high rocks will still be popular, but there will be a growth in those things that I mentioned, things that focus on slow, holistic fitness that help an individual to grow. These are the things that will, these are the opportunities that will come up in next year of the horse. Okay, so for trainers like you, if you have got a skill in helping people to recover, rehab, or mindfulness or breathing, helping people to relax, these are the skills that will help you to stand out. Okay, and if you're a fitness content creator, a fitness curriculum creator, it will be also a good time for you to create these kind of programs that help people to slow down, breathe properly, recover, and train safely. Okay, so last but not least, my personal message for fitness professionals also, it is not just the clients who will feel the effect. You yourself, the fitness professional, could also feel the effect, because in this year, in the coming year of the horse, the Bing Wu year, fire year, it will also means there are more competition. Yes, definitely, and therefore there will be more stress also in the fitness industry. As a trainer, you could also feel very overwhelmed by sales targets, unreasonable client demands, and also pressure. Okay, so it's very important for you yourself, the trainer, to also take good care of your own health, especially your stress levels. Okay, you yourself will also benefit by slowing down, practicing mindfulness, breathing, holistic grounding yourself, because when you are calm and balanced, that is where you can do your job better, you can serve your clients better. And of course, as a fitness trainer, we sincerely will also want you yourself sincerely will also want your client to improve in their health. So you should also do your best to help your clients, guide them safely, advise them don't go so fast, don't chase for speed, okay? Because things will not go well for their long-term health if they keep on rushing. Okay, so that's all for today's video. I hope you guys have maybe learned something good and valuable. So thank you for watching this video.